going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another episode of Hoodie Bros, and we got a special guest in here today, and a man that I've been trying to get in here for a while, and we've been bumping with these tight schedules, and I'm glad to have you here, my guy Dee Woods. What's going on with you?
Appreciate having me, man. What to do?
So, you basically is an athlete and a coach. So, since it's your first time in here, I gotta do you like I do everybody else. Just give us a brief introduction. You know what I'm saying? Where you started, school wise, and kind of your accolades.
I'm Dee Woods. I started hooping at my Pine Hill Community Center in South Memphis. Went from there, went to Jeter Middle School. Went to Horn Lake High School. College wise, started out at Northwest Community College, and then finished up at Martin Methodist College University. Junk called UT Southern Orlando. They bought Tennessee bought them folks out.
Okay. So, let me ask you this, cause I hate to say this, I didn't know you went to Horn Lake.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to Horn Lake, man.
So you basically a Mississippi hooper in a sense, but I mean you hooped in Memphis also.
Yeah, and then both of them.
So, kind of like, I know now there's a lot of like ranking systems and all this. Were you kind of like in the ranking system talks, or was it kind of like word of mouth while you was hooping?
It's my Mississippi?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mississippi. I went to Horn Lake. I started from 9th grade to 12th grade. I made best of the preps twice. I think I was like the only Mississippi kid, me and another dude on the Memphis joint. I made that joint 11th, 12th grade year. So yeah, I was averaging like 24.
Okay.
I put no big numbers in that joint.
So was that skill set kind of like, was it bred in you? I know you was hooping in Pine Hill, and a lot of legends came out of there. A lot of legends came out that community center. Like with the kids now doing a lot of inside training and stuff, who were some of the guys that kind of kept you on your toes when playing basketball at that young age?
Man, shout out to my uncle, man. My uncle Bo. He I wanted to be like him. You know what I'm saying? He cut Hernando, but man, he was that guy when it came to hooping. He was him. He kept me on my toes. He kept me focused. And basically just like, man, walk your own path, really.
Okay. So when you went to Northwest, translating from high school, how was the experience and how different was it from high school? At least just starting at Northwest.
Well, I think like the first 2 months of college, we didn't touch a basketball. Bro, we did straight conditioning. Like I had to like second guess if I wanted to do this still, bro. like, bro, we ran every day. I couldn't tell you what kind of ball we had, none of that, G. But we ran every day, man. It was 2 a days. College way different though, man. It prepared you though, for real. Not even just for basketball, just in life though.
Okay. And once you left Northwest, and what was the next college that you
It's UT Southern now, but when I was there, it was Martin Methodist.
Okay.
It's the same James Justice won the dunk contest from.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my guy James too.
So how was that experience from the next level up, or was it kind of the same ordeal?
So no, it was like the same ordeal. Northwest prepared me for that. Yeah, it definitely prepared me for that. That's NAID one.
Okay. And then the next step, I guess it was like overseas, or kind of give us the story behind that, how you got there. Was it an easy transition? Did you have to put in some work, or did you just kind of set yourself up for it?
Man, the journey never stopped. So I gave myself 5 years, bro. When I graduated from Martin Methodist, I was like, either I'm gonna make it or I ain't. But when I first graduated, I went on tours, I went on workouts, and I ended up running across an agent. And the agent, he did bad business, and it was like a little bump and bruise in the road. And basically, I just pivoted to something else after that, because it kind of like took everything out of me.
Okay. So for the guys that's in your position back then, or going to their position, if they can't make it to the NBAs or whatever the case, what are some things that, you know, they need to look for when it comes to picking an agent, and how can they make sure that agent is for them?
Man, I make sure that agent genuine, bro. Like, if he thorough or not. So, I can sit up here and tell you, like, man, go with this agent, but, you know, if he ain't no good agent, it's gonna show eventually. If he ain't no good person, it's gonna show eventually, bro. So, we really just gotta go with it.
Okay. So that's kind of the backstory. But I mean, pretty much a lot of the guys that's on the hoop scene, they kind of know you from that. So now you're in a matter of fact. Before we even go to that coaching journey, let's talk about pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic hit.
That's when I turned up.
You kind of started the training, started the open runs. Cause I remember, I know. Where were they located? 'Cause I remember Mikey was recording a lot of those open runs. Where was y'all at?
Mine, the capital of Memphis, South Memphis.
Okay. Hey, say no more.
South Memphis, right? I was South Memphis, baby, man. Now we was at Magnolia, though.
Okay. So, I think when the pandemic hit, I mean, everybody was looking for a gym. Just kind of summarize that journey. I mean, I know you had a lot of kids in there. Everybody just trying to hoop and just find somewhere to be, and everybody cooped up in the house. And it kind of expanded your mindset to become this guy that you are now. Even though you probably been him, but put you out there on the scene.
So basically, I was working at Whitehaven Ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So I was already working at that joint. So the pandemic hit, and like, you know, it shut everything down.
Mm-hmm.
But I had access to the gym.
Okay.
So I was like, you know, I was already training in college, and then, man, it just hit me again. I was just like, bro, I'm finna start back training, bro. And, man, I started back training, called Mikey Illa, come over there to come film it, and then, man, it just took off again.
Okay. So as we go the next step further, I think what the league was started after that, wasn't it?
I started training, then I did the open runs, and then I came with the league.
Okay. So after the open runs, of course, what kind of put you in that mindset to start the league?
For my players, I mean, not players, bro. For my partners that come home and need some extra little runs.
Mm-hmm.
So man, I give them some consistent runs and good little hoop.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Don't hurt me if it's common sense. You know, because at first I thought it was like Sweeving, but you know, I found out it was Swevin. So, who is that?
Swevin?
Yeah.
The story actually crazy, bro. Like, I'm at Martin Methodist, right? I'm walking to philosophy. It's one of my favorite classes. I'm walking to that junk.
Okay.
And I got this app on my phone, it's the dictionary app. And the word of the day was Swevin. And like that junk just stood out to me. So I got to reading on it. And it was just like a vision, seen in sleep, a dream. And I was like, damn, that junk, you know, that's cold. So I was like, you know, it's basically like you turning your dream into reality. So I just put the keep it on there because it's like, bro, whatever you're going through in life, bro, just keep chasing it, bro. It's gonna eventually fall in place.
Okay. And I'm thinking that was somebody you dedicated that to.
Nah, and then like I wasn't even doing nothing with it at first. My mama came to me in my dream. You know, she passed in 2017. She came to me in my dream and was like, man, you know, do something with that word, bro. I ended up turning up with the word, keep it swimming, and that's where we are right now, in the brand.
Okay. So the league was pretty successful. I remember you was on the news talking about it and etc. And now you step into the AAU game, and just like any guy or maybe you know previous athlete, they kind of knowledgeable of the game and just kind of want to reach out to the kids. How easy was it for you to start your AAU, or kind of like what was the pros and cons of the headaches or the success stories behind it?
I'll say the pros and cons first. The cons, man, you know you're going to have your parents that feel like they kid the next LeBron James and why my kid ain't playing and why my kid ain't doing this, and it's showing that you gotta, you know, put in extra work. The pros, I would say, man, just seeing them kids evolving, man, just gravitating to you, and you just really seeing they game elevate to the next level.
Okay. So A question I asked Josh Holloway when he was in here.
I seen when you interviewed him. I was training him at Magnolia.
Okay. What's in your view? What's the difference between AAU ball and school ball? As in like the chemistry, the skill setting, and all that. What's the difference?
So I would say AAU ball is more like exposure. You know, you're trying to get your name out there some more.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're trying to get more looks, more offers from college coaches. Same thing with school ball too. But school ball, you know, it's more elite with AAU. You ain't gonna have this 5, 6, 7 player, 8 players that can play the game. Where you got on the AAU team, you got probably about 10 players that can go. You ain't gonna have that all the time in school ball. In school ball, you know, you playing for the state championship, and you know you trying to be a chemistry with them players around the school.
Okay, so if you got an AAU team, what's better to have? A great coach or great players?
With AAU, yeah, you need players, bro. You need players. I ain't gonna lie. AAU competitive, G. You need players there. I mean, coaching play a big part too. You need that structure, but you definitely need players though.
So, and I think I had a conversation with a few people about this conversation. So, does it really matter if you can coach, or does it matter more if the kids just listen to you?
Nah, coaching play a big part too, cause I done seen teams might have the most elite players, and the coaching, bad coaching. They don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna show. It's definitely gonna show.
Okay. So going through your first AAU season, of course, and this gonna be your second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the first time for everything. So now, some over with. I guess, you know. You had a child? Did you have a child doing before, or was it like right?
It was like right when I ended that jump really.
Right when you ended AAU.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're a father. You got new responsibilities. Now the next step is boom, new middle school coach. Want to talk about how they started, how they came about? And did you actually apply for the job, or?
So Chris Sledge, you know Chris Sledge?
Oh yeah, come on, man.
So you know what I'm saying? He called me one day.
Oh, the OG Steph Curry.
Yeah, shooting mine gas the ball early. Hey, we used to have real rivalries though. Pioneer versus gas, me and him. He used to go down. I might shoot that jump for half court with the hook on go.
Oh yeah.
But he called me. He was like, "Man, bro, what you got going?" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "I'm chilling, bro." He was like, "Man, look, it's a coaching position really open over there."
Mm-hmm.
John P. He was like, "Man, you need to apply for this, John G." So I was like, "For real?" I was like, "Man, what the squad looking like?" He was like, "Man, bro, you can come in, you know what I'm saying, tweak them up, do what you got to do, and y'all can do something." And, you know what I'm saying? I took his word. I came in, ran the program how I wanted to run it, worked them out. So I put them on like a college schedule, to be honest. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we watching film.
Okay.
It's 8th grade now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we watching film.
So just the 8th graders or just?
Nah, hey, I'm just saying this middle school
basketball. Okay.
So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we watching film. We'll go to the court after that. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I got them in the weight room, or we running around track, or we doing like resistance band work. I ain't just having doing too much weights.
Okay.
But I definitely put them on like a little schedule out. I gave them like a little playbook of all our plays, everything.
So was that squad? Was it exactly kind of like the same squad as last year? Cause I think
I think the only person they were missing was
D-Lo.
Yeah, the guard D-Lo.
Okay. You had D-Lo, which I don't want it.
Man, if my guard did Jaden Gray.
I know he tough, man.
If he don't get hurt the game before the state championship, I win.
Okay, hold on, I don't even go there yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying, right? You know.
So kind of summarize the season for us, cause I know you love the game. Like just kind of go from the development of their first couple of games, the mid season, and boom, y'all on the way to state.
So we started off 10-0. Our first loss was against, I want to say, White Station, if I'm not mistaken. White Station at the MLK tournament.
Okay.
In Lamar.
They pretty tough.
Yeah, they tough. But we had the lead going into the third quarter. I think it was like the end of the third quarter going into the third. But man, the little guard, he tough, man. What's his name?
I don't want
Cadence, I think.
I don't want to say it wrong, but I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah, he tough, man. Him and Pat, there was some elite guards. They gave us our first loss, but they showed me then, like, I got a team. Like, these boys ain't finna just back down, like, from no competition or none of that.
Okay. And now, leading to state, how did that go? Because it be kind of confusing me a little bit on, like, those regions, sub-state, and all that. Yeah. It's like, what can you win, what can you lose, you can still go, but does it kind of, like, really matter? Or kind of like when my question is, when you have to win? Is it just when you get to the state part, or?
No, I think it was the district, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you got to win district in order to go to state.
Okay.
So we won city, our area championship, which is like the people that's in our conference.
Mm-hmm.
District. What else? State runner up, and then it was one more.
It was the sub-state, wasn't it?
Sub-state, yeah, sub-state. So it was 5. We went 4 out of 5.
Okay.
For my first year, it's good.
So explain that last game to us.
Man, let me rewind it. So, my guard goes down. Jaden Gray, man, he's the epitome of a student athlete, great player. You're gonna hear big things about him going into high school, bro. Like, he's a great player, great leader. He listens very well. So he gets hurt the game before the state championship, and it left me with one killer, really, just being honest, which is Khalil Kibble.
Okay.
Great kid too. He's a dog, but he needed Jaden Gray. He was
yeah.
He was the the motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When things get out of control, Jaden, get everything back straight. But he goes down. He get hurt, and we end up losing state championship game. I think about like 12, maybe 12, 13. I feel like I should have prepared them more though. As far as like when something like that happened, the next person got to step up. I should have been practicing more with this. So I blame myself with them. I don't just blame the team or nothing like that. That's on the coach.
All right. So your first taste of almost being there. What do you think you could do? I know you said about preparing them more. What do you think you could do to prepare the kids more for next year? And do you feel that, middle school will be your spot, or you want to go to high school, college, or
the goal is to continue to evolve. So I want to continue to elevate. But next year, if I'm, it's kind of like in the air with it. So, but I want to prepare them most definitely for the next level. The ones that's going to be playing high school ball.
Okay. So just kind of, tell the people a couple of things that you got going on that you kind of want the viewers to know a little bit about you, a little bit of outside of sports, because I know you got some shoes, got your own
Swimming runners, So this junk right here, man, like I said, I went to Martin Methodist College.
Mm-hmm.
And so this picture right here, I hit the game winner on a torn ACL in my knee.
Mm.
And I FaceTimed my mama after that, and this was the last phone call that I had with her, really. And so, man, it's the box right here, man, of my dog or my best friend, man, you feel me? And it's the logo, sweating. It's kind of like a unisex where it got like a person looking up at the sky, symbolizes like royalty. with the crown on it, junk.
Okay.
And then no swiveling runners. Let me show y'all these junk. They're made out of Italy too, man.
So what was the process of getting those made? Like, was it hard? Was it kind of simple? Or what? Did you actually create those, or you got somebody else to help you with that?
I created these junk.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my logo on the junk, created the junk. Seen like I went off like a Prada shoe.
Okay.
Kind of like got like a detail from that junk and went from there. Really. It's just like a little snippet. I'm still working on this motor.
Okay. So for any of the, cause I know a lot of people that into fashion like that. Other than that, was it hard to create? I mean, not hard to create, but was it hard to? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like some type of licensing and different type of payments involved to get it made. Yeah. Was it pretty strenuous or?
Yeah, you got to make your payments and all that. Yeah. You chop that out.
But yeah, I mean, just like the process. I mean, I guess it's more business. Like, if a person want to go through the licensing. So I know you got the
Sweeping is it's an LLC.
Okay. So with that, what's next? Joggers, jackets. I mean, I know we got the shirts. That's I've been seeing the shirts since the league.
I've been leaning more towards the
But I mean more classy.
I've been leaning more towards the suits, bro. Sweating suits. You the first, besides my wife, you the second person to talk, bro.
Shout out to the wife.
Yeah, shout out to the wife, man. Real talk.
Okay.
Sweating suits. I'm leaning more towards the suit because it's like for the young coach, you know, I'm just showing that we can do something different, man. We ain't gotta be always, you know, sweatpants, and we're gonna switch it up on the sideline.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for coming out here, cause I mean, I just wanted to kind of get people to see a story of life. A little bit starting off, and I mean, of course, we'll have you back in here. We can kind of get more detailed and touch bases. But I
also got a book too, man.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, I got the book, man. That's on Amazon. It's called Patience, bro. Start writing that junk.
So is it? We can buy it now?
Yeah, you can buy that junk now. It's on there now.
Patience.
Yeah. Started writing that junk when I was in college and finished it. Like I said, I gave myself 5 years to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really started writing that junk. Then I started hitting so many bumps and bruises. I just put it out there, bro.
So give us a light. What it's about, you know?
Just everything I'm going through right now, from my past to now, from me losing people. Me transitioning, me pivoting to something else outside of basketball. Me still being around basketball, but I'm not. I'm taking myself out as a player. Now I'm a coach. Now I'm a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting more into the kids now.
Was that transition hard?
Yeah. It is for real. Like, yeah. Because I'm so used to, you know, waking up. I'm still waking up early, still working out and stuff, but as far as like, going to the gym, hooping, and like, I'm focusing on these kids, bro. Like, I'm putting more into them.
So you ain't never had that moment like, yeah, give me the balls.
Yeah. It's like riding a bike sometimes. The kids, you know, they get to call you out. You know, you got to show them, you know, they want to know if you really was him or not.
Yeah.
So, you know, I be telling my kids, bro, your coach ain't no cap in my route. ain't no cap in my route, man.
So any shout outs and stuff, any people you want to recognize and just let the people know. And then also some final words to the young ones out there, you know, that's out there grinding. They can't be going to your school to get your lessons and stuff. Just put something out there for the kids out there.
Man, first shout out, I'm shouting out you.
Oh, okay.
You're TNT, man. You're to keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Appreciate that.
I see the vision, what you got going with this right here, bro. It's powerful. I'm loving the movement. Keep going. As far as with the kids, motivation, man, I say use basketball as a tool, bro. You know, don't let it use you. And at the same time, take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you. So you able to if you able to go to any college or any collegiate level, bro, to play basketball or play any sport, it's a blessing, man. Don't look down or look down on nobody or no school just because it ain't D1 or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Go to school, do what you gotta do. Take advantage of it.
Appreciate you. So we're gonna get you in later on after. We're gonna try after the song. We'll give you some time to go through all that and get yourself locked in. And hopefully, we'll hear some good things and some new things that you got coming out.
I got some milk coming too. I ain't want to say it. He's still on camera. I got some milk coming, but I ain't gonna speak too much on that joint.
Okay,
for sure.
So appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe, and tune in next time for the next episode. That's it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, keep going, bro. Real talk.